So January 6th was probably one of the most exaggerated events of all time. And truly the only, in my opinion, bad thing that happened there was the fact that Ashley Babbitt was shot. It's a protest. Get over it. I mean, seriously, we're talking about the U.S. Capitol here. If you don't have enough security there to fend off protesters, you deserve exactly what happened. Serious. Anyways, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this, again, because Trump's getting back into office and we don't know if he's going to pardon all the people on January 6th. But one person who has juiced every ounce of January 6th was this police officer of DC by the name of Michael Fanone. And let me just give you a little brief intro to this. He got a book deal. Hold the line. Hold the line, dude. Against what? You're not in the battlefield, man. It was a fucking protest. You're a little dramatic, don't you think?
Afterward, Mike Fanone, who, as we all probably know now, was beaten by the mob, says he was heckled in very profane terms by members of his own department. He says members of the Special Operations Division told him he was a disgrace, that he didn't belong at the ceremony, although the words he said they used were much more colorful. What do you make of that? What's your reaction to that, Frank?
Number two, he got some medal from Joe Biden, a nice signed, I don't know, letter from a dude who barely speaks good enough English to talk to a normal person. Got a handshake. Next, he's pretty much Nancy Pelosi's babysitter. I don't know the details of that relationship. I don't know, maybe Nancy Pelosi's husband let Mike Fanone take over? Who knows what they're doing? I'm not assuming anything nowadays because it's 2024 and there's weirder stuff than that out there. Let's just be honest. So folks, privacy is one of the most important things to me. And unfortunately, there are companies out there who list all of your private information online for anyone to search. Try it. Go to one of these websites, type in your phone number and see what comes up. If somebody simply has your phone number, your name, your address, they can type it in one of those public listing websites and get all of your information. And it's one of the reasons why I'm happy to have Delete Me as a sponsor on this channel. Delete Me makes opt-out requests on your behalf to make sure that a random person can't just go and look up all your information. I personally have experienced somebody coming to my house based on being able to look up my information online. It didn't go the way that person thought it would go, but now people don't have the opportunity to do that because I've been using Delete Me and all of my information has been removed off of the internet based on my last report. So they're giving you guys the same deal they gave me. Join Delete Me, make sure that your privacy is protected. But anyways, the Washington Post put an article out about Michael Fanone and what his reaction is to Trump winning. And I gotta tell you, it is one of the dumbest articles. Listen to how they start this. In the Blue Ridge Mountains, Michael Fanone leaped off the couch and lumbered toward his fridge, retrieving his 5th or 6th beer. That's how you're starting your article? You're starting the article with this dude who's supposed to be this famed badass policeman who held the line against protesters. You're starting it off with him being intoxicated, watching Trump win the election. Are you guys stupid? If anything happens, watch, they're gonna blame it on the beer. Oh no, he said this because he was intoxicated. Yeah, he took a sip and offered his first thought on a second Donald Trump presidency. Better fucking arm yourselves. Ooh. You know, Michael, I know you're gonna see this, so let me just ask you a straight question. You were a part of putting a ton of people away, political prisoners that Trump, in my opinion, is going to pardon. Is it wise for you to be making threats against the administration who is most likely going to free the January 6th people? Is it wise? Or should you direct that statement back to yourself? You better fucking arm yourself. I don't know. I just feel like that would be the logical thing to do. Maybe get a couple more hand tattoos. Those are fucking hilarious in themselves. Let's look at them. They're pretty telling. I'll take the money, but these fools don't own me. Okay, so now we get the full picture. You are really stupid. A lot of people get tattoos because they're consciously saying, okay, I want this on my body. Other times, they're usually some kind of meaningful thing. Would you take a lucrative book deal? Maybe fabricate some of the story for some extra money? I don't know. I'll take the money, but these fools don't own me. That sounds pretty accurate. Just hold fast, dude. You're so badass, man. You're hiding out in the mountains, wanting a shootout with Trump's police. That's what you are saying. So, Michael Fanone had a contract with CNN after this whole thing happened. Wow. I mean, those tattoos are really starting to make sense. You'll take the money, but they don't own you. Except when you take money from someone, usually they have a lot of input in terms of what you do. Someone doesn't hire you for a job and then accept you doing any job out there. They're gonna give you direction. So let's go over some of the things that he said he's planning on doing. And in my opinion, he should be arrested for terroristic threats. It's funny how things come full circle, huh? Better fucking arm yourselves. I didn't vote for that motherfucker. And I fought tooth and nail to prevent this day from fucking coming. You fought or did you defend yourself? Because that's what you've been telling people. You know, you were a victim of the January 6th protester. You even had to write a book about it.
Fanone the traitor right here, guys. You know who lost their life was Ashley Babbitt. She was murdered, an unarmed veteran. An unarmed veteran. Don't start crying on me, Fanone. Don't start crying on me now. Absolute sellout. Absolute sellout.
You're done? I will do press.
Traitor to your country.
So, to end all this, he said that he would rather be killed in a shootout than be imprisoned by Trump. Why are you saying all this, man? If you're truly just a person who defended himself. Look, common sense evades most people, but you've got to have some people helping you with your PR. No one's intimidated by this. I'll die right here on my fucking house. I'm not going to be some apprentice military tribunal. And he fully expects it to happen. So you've got some guilt you're carrying, clearly. I don't know what it's from. Maybe it's because you're a treasonous idiot who couldn't have just done your job. You know what's interesting? There are a lot of police officers, good police officers out there, who respect people's constitution, who get screwed over, who get shot at. Do you hear them doing this? Oh man, I got shot at under Biden's administration. I'm gonna write a whole big book. I want a book deal. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my hands. No, because they're most likely not a drama queen and it's what they signed up for. You know, there are certain things about any job, risk versus reward. It's a choice. But no, you're going full bore on, if they come after me, I'm having a shootout with them. Where's the FBI on this? Where's, I don't know, any other agency? Do something good. Go arrest this guy, throw him in jail for terroristic threats. I don't know what we're waiting for, but if this guy thinks he's intimidating anybody by telling Trump's people to arm themselves, I mean, Michael, do you think they're not armed? I think what you should do is you should unpublish your book and maybe read someone else's book on psychology and intimidation because you suck at it. But keep on keeping on, brother.